Well, hello there. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's so nice to see you. If you're new here, hi. Welcome to Divine Conversations. My name is Eric. It is so very nice to meet you. And if you're returning, well, hey, welcome back. All right, y'all. So, daily reading, yes. Daily general energy. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that's the message for you in that moment. And this is also a timeless reading. This does not have to resonate for you at any specific moment. Whenever you watch it and it resonates, then that's the message for you in that moment. And there's Buddy. Say hi, Buddy. Well, don't mind the mess in the background, but that's Buddy right there. That's my doggy pants. Okay, we're gonna get into this. Yes. Let's see what messages we have for the collective today. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve their highest good and the highest good of all involved. Please clearly show them what they need to see, tell them what that is that they need to know, and enlighten them to that which it is they need to understand so that they may be empowered to live their best lives. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Thank you so very much, Spirit. But I was in the middle of saying thank you so very much, energy. I was thanking the energy. Energy is conscious. Energy is conscious. Thank you. Be grateful to the energy. Be grateful for the energy. I'm getting an image of an elder person who seems to have gotten their kick back, or like Stella's gotten her groove back or some shit like that. But it's about recognizing, and this doesn't have to be someone elderly. This literally is just figurative in speech. It's just an image, but the image is of someone who looks to be, or seems to be, or maybe even is run down, looking old, looking older than they should, which is relative, of course. And I am someone that firmly believes that you don't have to become decrepit when you get old. You don't necessarily, it doesn't have to be that way. Obviously, there are some genetic things, blah, blah, blah. And there are also some personal life preferences, lifestyle preferences that will lead to the greater and further degeneration of the body as one ages. Yes, I understand that, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can reverse the effects of aging. And this is the energy that I'm picking up on right now. So this is someone who is youthful, and everybody is youth, has a youthful side to them, has an energetic side to them, has a childlike side to them, has a playful side to them. And these are things that we've been talking about over the last few days. But I'm seeing someone who looks all like run down and tired and worn out and everything, but seems to have gotten that spark of energy back. Oh, I'm alive again. It's about that moment when you go from being an energetic being to having been gone through a lot and being run down and tired and lacking energy, lacking motivation and all that, to all of a sudden then turn around and regain that youthfulness, that life energy, that life force, that vitality back, and being thankful not only and grateful not only for the resurgence of this energy in your life, but also for the process that you went through so that you could understand the other side of that youthfulness, that vitality, that vivaciousness, being run down, being tired, not having the energy, not having the motivation, but now feeling that vitality, regaining that vitality. Be grateful for that. And be grateful for the process that you went through to have this greater understanding, to be able to feel life again. The cards is telling me. All right, Eric, let's go. All right, so let's get to it then. I think this is probably the moment then that someone recognizes, whoa, I'm back. Yeah, you're back, baby. Welcome. Welcome back, babes. It's good to have you back. Yes? All right. Okay, Spirit. So, what's going on with the collective today? What's going on? Oh, also, with that energy, I was getting gold energy. All right, so I was picking up on gold energy today. So the last time we were talking about gold energy, we were talking about empowerment. The empowerment. It's also that vivaciousness. Okay, that's what I'm feeling today. On the bottom of the deck so far, you've got the Queen of Wands. Talk about, I know what I want, and I'm just gonna relax and go ahead and get it. I'm just gonna relax into it. I'm just gonna relax until I have it. I am it. I'm just gonna let myself, not even, I'm kind of hearing dive, but not even dive. I'm not even gonna let myself dive into it. I'm just gonna let myself sink right in. All easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yes. Okay, I like that for you. Ooh, oh, paper chasing. All right, well, we've got the 9 of Cups first. There you go. Easy squeezy or easy peasy lemon squeezy. Enjoying the good life. And you know what's so funny about this? It's not I feel like, at least either for our generations, that would be Gen X, Gen Y, so Gen X and the millennials, maybe a little Gen Z. I don't know how is there many Gen Z here that's following here on Divine Conversations? I believe it's mostly Gen X and millennial, Gen Y. Why am I picking up on that? Oh, for our generations, the definition of the good life has changed drastically. And if it's not a generational thing, then it's definitely just our collective. Okay, those of us here that resonate with, vibe with Divine Conversations, the definition of the good life has definitely shifted, evolved even. Okay, and it's not about what we used to think of, you know, all the materialistic aspects that put us in the status of living in a good life. It's not about the material anymore. It's about what makes you feel good. And again, the definition of that has also changed. It's changed from a less materialistic, you could even say vapid opinion to or alignment to more of a spiritual, emotional, mental alignment. It's less about quantity now, it's more about quality. 9 of Cups. And I honestly would say this is very mature of you. Very mature of you. All right? But see, and yes, okay, that's a very nice thing to say, but it's not like you really had a choice. I mean, you've been kind of forced to grow up lately, haven't you? While other people around you, and this might actually be something that you have been thinking about lately, while other people around you have just been stuck in the mud or just staying as they are, same old, not really improving, not really going anywhere. You may have noticed this. You may have consciously noticed this lately, but while you are very goal driven, it's not like they aren't either. It just looks different. It feels different. Okay. I mean, that's normal anyway. All right. Anyway, moving on. What's going on, Spirit? The 3 of Swords. This one. Okay. So the 3 of Swords is here, but it's not a bad thing. It's more of a reflective energy. Okay. 9 of Cups, right? Living it up. 3 of Swords, but then followed by the 3 of Wands. So you are literally using your pain or what have been painful aspects to you in the past, or what has been a painful aspect to you in life. It's like you're using that as your fuel, as your engine. That's what I'm seeing here in this setup. You have the Nine of Cups here, which is a foundation of emotional strength, happiness, emotional fortitude. There is a level of smug energy here in this Nine of Cups energy, but it's to be expected because you've gone through a hell of a lot and come out on the other side. So you have, and we've been talking about this consistently for the last few weeks. Ever since we've been doing morning coffee. For the years there was a few years that I did take off that I didn't do it, but we're back at it now and we're still talking about the same thing, how much you've overcome and how much you are overcoming 1111 on the counter and how much stronger and happier, and I'm hearing more faithful it is making you. Now, keep in mind, this Nine of Cups energy, which does represent wish fulfillment, is also associated with the star energy, which is all about hope and faith, because you don't know where it is you are going, you don't know how you're going to get there, you don't know how long it's going to take, but you know you're following a beacon of light that's going to take you somewhere that you want and or need to be. And so there's a hell of a lot of hope involved and faith involved with that, right? Well, you've got that back and you're sitting in it. And this Nine of Cups is well earned. This smug energy, it's almost a righteous energy, but this energy is brought on or has been cultivated by the amount of challenges that you've faced and the amount of successful work you have completed. So now you have this Three of Swords energy, right? And it's not anything new, this Three of Swords. This pain and heartbreak has always been there. And technically, quite frankly, honey, the imprint of it is going to be there. The data of it, the memory is always going to be within your system, is always going to be logged within your Akashic records, if you will. But you're not using this pain, you're not looking on this pain from a woe is me standpoint anymore. No. You're looking at it like, okay, where am I going to go from here, having dealt with this? So in essence, you are using this Three of Swords, this pain, this heartbreak, as fuel. This is why I'm seeing in the middle of these two beautiful energies, positive energies of the Nine of Cups and the Three of Wands, I'm seeing an engine here with this Three of Swords. Using your pain as fuel to drive you towards the future. The Chariot, even. Ooh, overall energy at the bottom of the deck is strength. I see you. I see you, baby boo. I want to get, we've got like a minute and 30 seconds left. Is there anything else you can tell me about the Three of Swords? Or you can tell the collective about the Three of Swords? Anything else you want to tell the collective about the Three of Swords? Five of Cups. You guys. The Three of Swords. Anything else you want to tell us about it? And the Tower. To the Four of Cups. I said this to a friend of mine who has been going through some energies where something keeps coming back up for someone that they're connected to. Actually, it's for their daughter. A certain cycle, a certain person, a certain type of energy, and a certain cycle associated with that energy, this is a romantic thing, keeps coming up. And I said to her, just keep saying no. She just has to keep saying no to it. That's how you tell the universe you're done. You consistently say no. The answer doesn't change. No matter if the face changes or the specific circumstances within the situation change, it's still the same thing. It's still the same answer. The answer is no. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Do not let yourself get back in that bucket with those crabs. We said that yesterday. That's all right. Because you still got 2 cups standing behind you, and that is your connection with yourself, with source, with your higher, whomever it is you pray to, whatnot, whatever. You still got that standing behind you, the 2 of cups. See that? But those 3 cups are spilled out. What's with these 3 here? 3's here. 3, 3, 3 may be a really good number synchronicity for you to pay attention to. If you see 3, 3, 3, after watching this reading, and I don't mean you're out there looking for it, 5, 5, 5 on the counter. If you should stumble upon the 3, 3, 3 synchronicity, then you're on the right path. Or any sort of 3s. Doesn't have to be specifically 3, 3, 3, but it just the number 3. If the number 3 keeps popping up randomly, it keeps coming up here and there, and you're like, whoa, 3. Whoa, there's a 3 here. There are numbers everywhere, guys. Okay, let's not be crazy about it. But at the same time, if it's popping in your head, there's another one. There's another one. If you're feeling it, that's the synchronicity for you. You're in the right place. Okay. We're going to leave it there. Confirmation for you. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.